Your job must be your hobby.
No, I have another hobby.
You do? Aside from work.
Didn't they already have this conversation?
Tell me then, what is it?
It's nothing special. Since I was a kid, I always liked to collect cards.
Cards? Like trading cards?
That's right.
I don't know. I watched another play not that long ago, so I'm probably getting them confused.
That reminds me.
Now that we're actually doing
after
plot.
I came to this town.
Sort of.
This is a precious one. Where did you get it?
I picked it up around here somewhere.
I wonder which one we
I
showed
didn't
him.
really think much of it.
I see. Then how about a trade?
A trade?
Here's an idea. As a collector, I just love looking at rare cards. I'd love to take a look at the cards you have. I won't take them
It's
from
not a
you.
trade.
And I'll give you something, depending on how many you show me.
You'll pay me just to look at my cards.
And by cards, he means...
You really must be a card freak, huh?
Alright.
Cards.
Will you show me your cards?
Of course.
Yeah.
Do it.
I'll show you my cards.
Nice and slow.
You've got more than 8. I've never seen any of them
8.
before.
Yes.
I appreciate you showing
There
them to
are
me.
multiple tiers
Here's
on
a
this
little
quest. The
something,
first one
as
is
promised.
8. And
Right.
so instead of like jumping to the end of the line, he's got to do each
If
tier.
you find any new cards,
course.
come show them to me, will you?
Oh, we can do medium collector right away, I'm sure.
Yeah. Or whatever. Beginner collector. Optat und trophy. Some Swedish person is going to come around my house and smack me for my accent.
Wait. Looks like you got a few more cards. Show them to me.
I didn't bother flipping past the first page.
Looks like you have more than 16 here.
Yes, more than
That's
16.
very
This
impressive.
is true. More
I
than
appreciate
32
you
as well.
showing them to me.
I bet.
Here's a little
I think.
something, as promised.
Pretty sure.
See, I don't know. I think we might have over 24, but I'm not sure. Okay, that's
Hold
not
on
a
to
trading
it,
card.
okay?
What the hell is that?
It's a
If you
discount
find
card.
any new cards, come show them to me, will you?
She didn't use at the milk bar, and I imagine he's not going to get a lot of use out of it here.
Normal collector.
See, you get so much stuff in the gameplay, there's really not a lot of point in buying weapons. Unless you just want something for fun.
Hey, hold on. You got more cards.
You come across looking really stupid, Wesley.
I couldn't work up much more enthusiasm.
More
for
than
that
32, actually. How did you
32?
find so many all at once? I appreciate you showing them to me. Here's a little something, as
Probably
promised.
the last tier he's ready for. Oh, he already had that in his box, didn't he?
That'll give you more
don't
life
think so.
when you wear it.
Oh, more life.
Hold on to it, okay? If you find any new cards, come show them to me, will you?
He's normal.
Expert? Is that the next level? Great.
Great.
Hey, looks like you got some more cards.
I'm guessing he's not ready for great yet. Info gathering bonus. Did he gather info? Not a lot.
Sure, whatever. You talk to somebody that's gathering info. All counts.
I want a donut.
Yeah, me too.
I want a band-aid.
Alright, York. Here we go. Here we go.
Boop. Flip, flip, flip. What are you doing?
It's counting.
You don't. You can multiply and
Doesn't care. It's counting.
I'm pretty sure there's a way to get the count without. Seems like there should be a way to get the count in the game. It's getting late.
Yeah. See, look, that being in there all that time was 1 minute in real, like, in game time.
Yeah.
I guess once we go in a door, no time passes.
I'm writing down the line. You know, people who can't see well do that.
That's the way I drive in this game. I mean, that way you're
Nothing.
slightly
Just
safer.
my imagination.
When it's very, very snowy, sometimes that's the safe way to go. If it's not a very busy road.
Alright. Gonna go try to see Olivia in the parking lot, or we're just having fun?
She's gonna stand there and smoke for an hour, and she'll magically appear like she didn't see him. That's what I predict. Good Parker. Nothing in the dark.
If his name were Peter, he'd be Spider-Man.
Sure. Smoke.
Doop 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 doop, smoking in the backyard.
That was great. Now walk into the light.
Nick has become the door.
I am the way and the truth and the door. Hi, I don't have any other clothes.
This has got to be getting pretty ripe by now.
Well then, Olivia, talk.
I think it would be better if people would occasionally comment on her
Yes.
alternate outfit.
For sure.
In the beginning, Nick only went to the gallery during the day.
In
But
the
he went
beginning
so
was the
often, at some
word.
point he became friendly with Diane.
Is this the Bible quote session?
They started going out drinking together, and now he doesn't come home until early morning. He always
Bible
says
school
that
days
they
are
were
long
only
in my
drinking
past. I'm not
when
sure
I
how much I
asked.
can pull out.
He blames me for not being able to talk about Turner and Rembrandt.
That's the excuse I always
Which of course I
used, yeah.
can't, can I? So what can I say? Finally, I couldn't take it anymore, so I followed him. He did go to the bar, to start with. Diane was there too, but the real problem is where they go to next, right?
It's the museum.
So
Yes.
I waited outside the bar.
I wonder if that's a
to see
shock
if he might
collar.
go. And they eventually left the bar and headed for the art gallery. But it was
Oh, I was right.
already early morning, but it was still dark.
There aren't a lot of places in town.
Just before going inside, Diane turned around. It should have been too dark to see me, but I swear, her eyes looked right at me. They seemed to flash for a moment. I was so rattled
Maybe she's a
that I
cat
left
people.
and went home.
But she has a cat outfit too.
The next day, Anna was found dead. I didn't know what to do.
Well,
So they fucked. I don't see what that has to do with Anna's death. Or they looked at paintings. Oh, I'm sorry, were you talking? Can you say that again? I wasn't.
I went to the gallery to talk with Diane
apparently
about
in this town you're only allowed to have
confront her.
one secret. So if you have a
Once
secret,
I
it
was
must be that
there,
you killed
I
Anna.
couldn't find the courage to go through with it. Then I saw you there, and I just felt I had to go home. Nick
Because
has
you're fucking
been seeing
scary, you
Diane
creepo.
every night recently. He just left for tonight too. I really don't know what to do.
No, he didn't. He was right at the door. Or he was the door, but that's a little unclear.
York, we ought to take Nick in for questioning.
No, not yet. This alone isn't enough.
It's enough for questions.
Emily,
Yeah.
answer me.
This is Emily.
You don't
Agent
need
York is
proof
with me
for
too.
questions.
I've just received word from Thomas at the sheriff's department. Something has happened at
She's
Becky's
talking
house.
to a radio.
It was called
Yeah.
by
Listen to
Quint,
radio.
but he wasn't making any sense. We have no further
Uh-oh.
details. I've sent Thomas over there. Can you go back him up?
Yes, sir.
One other thing. It sounded like he said Raincoat Killer.
Dun dun dun.
Ooh, that's that hot in her dubstep mix.
Take all due precautions.
No! It couldn't be!
Stop touching me!
Nick? Oh, please, no! What can I do? Nick!
Olivia,
It's like she just
calm
went
down.
turned into the Phoenix there for a
Emma,
minute.
take care of Olivia. I'm heading over to Becky's.
She lives in the big house over by the lake. Hurry!
Yeah.
I just hope this isn't anything serious.
This is nothing serious. Have you been paying attention?
During the investigation.
May have screwed up. Maybe we shouldn't have spent so much time with Tabitha. We might have gotten something done here, Zach. 20 days so far.
Jeez.
You know, 20 days and the killer might have struck twice. I think we're okay.
That's a rate I can live with.
You better hurry, Zach.
Yeah.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I mean, still
Becky's house.
compared to New York, shit, we're doing great.
Yeah. in
Oh, episode 2, part 1.
New York, there was a day with no murder, and it's like a memorable day.
Yeah.
I can't remember when it was, but I read about it.
Day with no Indians. Day with no... Couldn't we fast travel to Becky's house? I swear we've been there before.
Plot might have forced him, because it did place him in the game did place him in the car. He just wants to drive his slick-new ride in the rain.
Some days you just want to get lost in the rain.
Like tears in the rain.
All we are is teardrops in the rain.
Eye beams off the shoulder to the right. I should... Something about Tannhauser Gates? I feel like I'm the sort of person who should have memorized that.
Whatever that is, yeah.
That's from Blade Runner. The speech toward the end. The guy's dying. Dying to die.
Yeah. Not a Blade Runner fan.
Of course not. Because you
I love
don't
Do
like
Androids.
quality.
I do love Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, of course.
Entirely different story. I don't even know how they link them, honestly. It's
Well,
not even a
he's got-
sheep.
It's got the same name.
Yeah. But I hope in the remake they at least have an electric sheep.
It said somebody just said, "Oh, Becky," but I didn't hear it.
Yeah, that was Quint. Olivia Man Key. Oh, we skipped a bit. Walked right in the door.
Apparently.
Geek Turbo. Isn't his name Turbo Geek in our file?
No, it's Geekmeister.
Geekmeister, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he's allowed to have multiple usernames.
Right. I'm sure one was taken at one place or not the others, or not the other. Okay, so now we're loading, and I'm not sure why, but we've got pickles, so I'm sure everything's fine.
Yeah, it's about to go into some highly dramatic horror elements, if memory serves. So be ready. Hang on to your pants.
I always hang on to my pants.
You better hurry, Zach.
Don't.
Oh.
Suspenders are just a fucking
Becky's house is by the lake.
tool of the man.
Tool of the man, absolutely.
Episode 2, Part 1, 10, The Second Sacrifice.
That's a lot of numbers in that title. Murder number 2 for a serial killer game. Excellent. After how many hours? More than 5.
75, I believe.
75 hours, yes.
Yeah.
That's overtime.
I had a deadly premonition this was going to happen.
No. So if we're into overtime, does that mean we get time and a half? So of the $0 an hour we're paid, 50%
Right.
more.
That's right. Whoa there, York. What the hell are you doing?
It's a little more action-y from inside the cab.
It is, especially with the rain. This feels like home for me.
Yeah, how's the Pacific Northwest treating you?
Well, you know, I mean,
Are you moldy yet?
besides the crippling back injury, I guess pretty well.
Oh, right, yeah. Is that the fault of the region?
Of the Pacific Northwest, yeah, the fact that
Yeah.
nobody here knows how the hell to ice or set aside warning signs. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
I see. You'd think they would. I mean, precipitation is pretty regular. It must turn into snow and ice from time to time.
Usually for one day out of the year, and it's never as bad as it's very rarely as bad as it was this year. This year was a really bad year.
You must get a warming effect off the ocean. Is that?
I don't know.
You know.
I don't understand biology.
I grew up in Maine. I am required to mock other people's understanding of snow and ice.
Nah. I grew up in Missouri, but I mean, it's there people dealt with it. I mean, you could see things. Okay, why did we restart? Was it just like a car change? I don't even know.
He probably just needed a break.
All right.
I mean, it's possible you're right. There may be something to do with that stuff, but maybe he needed to see his children.
Can't become a long player with considerations like that.
Right.
I got here.
He's holding onto his hat, but we know his model doesn't exist without the hat. It's not going to
Yeah.
fall off.
Tell me, what did you see in there?
Of course, it's going to be incoherent, so we don't know until York goes in.
Did you see the raincoat killer?
Question mark and Bang.
He's not wearing his magical police rain poncho in this cutscene.
Huh.
Thomas, did you see Nick here? No. When I got here, he was already
Thomas's
like...
tie's a little short. I wonder if that's subtle symbolism of some sort.
Should be here soon. Call George and tell him to get over here. Wait out here.
Because as we
Like,
know,
maybe
wearing your
that's
tie
a-
really long is symbolic of something.
Once they
Is it, maybe that's a saying in Japan instead of his wrist is a little weak. It's like his tie's a little short, if you know what I mean.
Don't worry.
I haven't heard a straight reference to limp wrist in a long time.
Well,
Smoke one.
I mean,
You're
comedically
welcome.
straight rather than,
Right.
The language of comedy is a complex and
Clear my
multi-layered
head
thing.
so I can take everything in.
Much like, I assume, biology.
Yes. Liberally peppered with Yiddish.
Yeah. That's when I grew up. All the stand-up comedians I knew were Jewish, and so
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not really qualified to go into it, but there's a strong historical reason for that.
I had a nasty feeling about this.
okay.
Let's hope it's not a big
Well, why
welcome
not?
party.
Why do we want to hope that, York? I like big welcoming parties.
I've never had a welcoming party.
Well, neither have I. This is why I like them. It's like
I-
that sounds like it would be nice
I had a neighbor
to be
a neighbor.
welcomed anywhere. Okay, that he just literally apparated out of thin air.
Yes, he did.
That's that's
Which is especially weird since they more or less are trying for non-supernatural explanations.
right.
More or less.
Or yeah,
That's really slow.
yeah.
It didn't even creak.
No. It was just oddly quiet and slowly opening.
Meditative. Ah, he remembered the weather doll.
Yeah. So now
Nice.
he's gonna regenerate or whatever.
Yep.
Here. Okay.
I'm gonna run out of breath
Nothing,
before I
nothing
finish
in that one.
Looks like you
I
can't
do like
climb
that
over the
he's-
sofa.
I I do like that he's got a little flashlight pinned to his lapel there.
Yeah. I actually bought a flashlight like that recently because I'm a big dork. So at need, I make sure I wear a shirt with a pocket or something so I can have my flashlight pinned to my front.
Fair enough.
Put it on!
So red sash. What's a...
That's
what?
a strange
There's a red sash? Oh.
Look. Red velvet.
That's not a coincidence,
Just like the
York.
place
We
where
might
crimes
be at a murder scene.
Might be a serial killer.
Yeah.
So there might be some things at both similarity, both crime scenes.
I mean, in fact, we know that it's a serial killer, right? Because of the red beans or whatever?
Yes. This can actually go through the whole profiling?
No, just the first and the last, always. So we get the hints, and then we get whatever the hell the final thing is.
Boy, video compression does not like static.
No.
It'll probably look even worse by the time it's on YouTube. I saw a video just yesterday about why that sort of thing causes artifacts, and I don't really remember the reason because it was boring.
Yeah. That profiling should be in a museum. Because of all the artifacts.
Oh, I see. Yes, literally.
You're still missing a vital piece of the puzzle.
You've only
Just
started.
think soon. Once they're fully obsolete, we will have artifacts machines.
I don't know if I approve of that. Well, he's got the gun box and the save, and he can sleep on the couch, but not on the bed, because it's a crime scene. I don't know if you noticed that going by.
I noticed a lot of things. Hello, I'd like to interview you about the... Oh, I guess we're just gonna shoot him in the face, okay.
It's because of your hair. He's shooting you because of your hair.